Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Tammy, hi Bernadette, hi Dee Dee, hi Sean. Welcome everyone. Hi Yagi. Hello everyone, welcome. Y'all know how it works, so I'll switch the screens. I also have a new moon readings if anyone wants a new moon reading. Since there's a new moon tonight, I'll probably do new moon readings again tomorrow for free readings, but Dee Dee, let's see what's coming for Dee Dee. What's coming for Dee Dee Thursday, which it goes to Point Pleasant. Let's see for Dee Dee. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or faith that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? What's coming Thursday for Dee Dee, which it goes to Point Pleasant? Oh, we have the Emperor in the dark. So I feel like there's an overthinking coming through a little bit, or maybe feeling a little bit stuck on one way or another. Like, I don't know if you already have like an image in your mind of what to expect, and there may not be exactly that kind of energy that's trying to come through. Yeah, the King of Wands though, so whatever's going on, not quite sure where you're going, but Knight of Wands is like taking action and seeing what's there, and feeling the vibes before there's any judgment kind of thing coming through. With the Five of Swords too, it's I don't know if it's just, someone said it should be like this and you don't feel like it's that. I feel like there's like few sides, a little bit of conflicting energy about what's what kind of thing. King of Wands. There's a lot of fiery energy coming through for sure, right? Let's see, what's with all the fiery energy with the Eight of Wands, Lovers. Ooh, maybe there's gonna be love at this place, or you may meet someone new. Right? What is this, a love energy coming through? Is there a love for Dee Dee there? Justice, things are gonna balance themselves out. Success, ending a cycle, beginning a new one. Seems good, right? I think the Lovers could also be like decisions about relationships or the people that are going to be there kind of thing. The energy may feel slow. But I feel there's going to be a sparks of creativity and passion and, just kind of like figuring out what the energy is, boost the motivation, boost the fresh energy. Yeah, I think it's worth giving it a shot, seeing what's happening there. Tammy, I'd like to know how I can keep G happy so she stays till we sell our home. Let's see, what is G's zodiac sign, Tammy? Do you know what her sun sign is or her rising sign? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angel Fae? How can Tammy keep G happy till they sell their home? By the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like it's a matter of being realistic with your expectations when it comes to G and her energy and all that sort of fun stuff, right? Because I feel like the Page of Pentacles is like, having some conversations, have some desires to learn more about her, where she's coming from, kind of thing. Yeah, the Eight of Wands and the like too. So yeah, I feel like there's some changes, emotions, some excitement, some communication. Communication seems to be a really big one. She's a Leo. Okay, yeah. So Leos love, 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 love attention. Everything is about them. They do have the biggest heart, the biggest, warmest heart, and are often misunderstood. But Leos love to have attention. They love to know what's going on, what's happening, this, that, and the other thing, right? They're very, very, very social. So a lot of communication. Talking about them, getting to know more about them, what's their future plans, all that sort of things that's positive. They don't like talking about the negatives, right? So keeping things positive to keep the energy going. You have a lot of Wands energy here. That's probably why. Leo energy, have that spark of fire. The Two of Wands, right? Trying to figure out what's next, choosing a path, choosing options together about what that path may look like for the both of you, especially after you sell your home. What are the next plans after that? The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark. So it's kind of like avoid talking about money and financial situations. Right? For Leo, money is unlimited in their mind, but sometimes you just gotta let them be. And focus on what you can, grounding, but also grounding realistic energy mixed in with giving them the attention they're craving, right? Because Leos are also warm hearted, generous, creative. They're very bold. They're going to say it as they see it. They're not going to mess around with that. They can be very sarcastic, very dramatic. But they are very prideful though. So it's very easy to break their heart as well, especially when it comes to something that they have a lot of pride for. Just want to go for that. Yagi, let's see for Yagi. For Yagi, can we check Jack's current feeling for Yagi? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Yagi a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Yagi a message? What does Yagi need to know right now? Justice. Let's see. The Chariot's in the dark, so I feel like Jack is kind of at a pause, not really focusing on moving in any direction right now. For the Justice here, I feel like, it's kind of like Jack wants to play it fair. They want to keep the balance going, not leaning more one way than the other. The King of Swords, I feel like they feel like their energy is being very honest, very uh they may be a little bit detached with their emotions. But I feel like it's just them trying to be, you know, not taking sides kind of thing, just kind of wanting to be impartial about their thoughts and feelings of whatever's going on between the two of you. Ten of Cups, they do have a lot of good positive feelings towards you, right? Ten of Cups, I feel like they feel happy around you. They feel like you provide a good balance, good emotions, good fulfillment. Things are good. Yeah, but they are not really in tune with their emotions. They're not really focusing on what their heart is telling them and that sort of thing. That's what I got. Sean, let's see for Sean. Any spirit guide, Mr. Ginger Fae that want to come and give Sean a message. Will they allow me? This best came out. We'll just take whatever this is. Will they allow me to do an art show this weekend and pay for the balance of my booth on Monday? Is Bernie Spirit Guides, Answers, Angel, or Faye? Will they let Sean do the art show this weekend and pay the balance on Monday? The Empress, I would say yes. Maybe they'll want you to pay partial. They may want you to pay a little bit just because Ten of Pentacles is in the dark and then Ten of Swords. Or maybe they'll want to keep something to guarantee the money back kind of thing. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be some negotiation going on there. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like, overall, there's a good positive energy. New doors may open from this. Good equal give and take, generosity coming through the Empress, right? I think that is your energy being grounded, being happy, content with your energy with this decision. So yeah, I feel like it's a yes, but I feel like there might be some back and forth negotiation to be done about that on their end. Nor what's coming towards my son Amar tomorrow at college? Will the boss accept his request? Let's use any spirit guides, answers, angels, Fae. I want to come and give Nor a message. What's coming towards Amar tomorrow at college with the boss? Will the boss accept his request? I feel like the boss may not accept his request, but I feel the boss will give him options that he will have to decide if he's going to take action on those options or not, right? It's kind of like trying to see how things are going to play out. But I do think there is going to be some good communication, some positive communication, but also positive feedback on what's going on. And yeah, because some more information as well. I feel like he's going to learn Amar's going to learn some things about it and be given some options of what the next plans are, how things are gonna play out moving forward, with some choices or paths to choose from that they can navigate with that. So yeah, I feel like they may not accept the request, but they may offer some sort of something else that they may be able to choose from. That's what we got. For Judy, what is coming for Judy the rest of the month? Let's see what's coming for Judy for the rest of the month. Any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or Fae? What's going on for this week and next week? For Judy, for this week, you have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. For the next week, So there's going to be some ups and downs, right? You may not be emotionally satisfied, but overall your energy is going to be on point, right? The Queen of Wands, high energy, high passions, high expectations. I can feel that for you. I feel this energy of feeling very vibrant, very passionate, very, following your heart kind of thing, but not being afraid to say what you got to say too. Right? The Ace of Swords, you may not know which way to go. There may be some hesitation or some mental fogs going through this week. You know, the energy may be going slow. You may not be motivated to take the action that you may need to take. I just feel like, yeah, there may be a change in mood for some reason. The Two of Wands for the next week, right? You may have two paths or two decisions to choose from, trying to figure out which way to go. You hold the world in your hands, so I feel like, there's lots of opportunities to choose from. It's just a matter of choosing which path you want to take moving forward. So I just feel the sense of exploring all options and choosing from there. Whatever you choose may have potential to change your weakness into strength, right? Because your strength card was in the dark, so you want to put it into the light to see what is what there. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like there's a matter of like trying to figure out what is what, especially with communication. I feel like you want to avoid any misinterpretations and misconnections or being misunderstood or any sort of lines like that. Because I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles too, there's this energy of losing sight of your focus or something, right? Because I just feel the sense of lack of focus or just being scattered in your energy and not paying attention to the things that you may want to be paying attention to in the next 2 weeks. But that's what I got. Tammy, what's coming for Tammy in April that I should know about? Wow, April's far away. Let's see what to expect in April. Very spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message. What does Tammy need to expect for April? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message of what to expect in April? There we go. Also have new moon readings in Cancer if anyone wants one of those as well. You have the Nine of Swords, so I feel like in April things are going to be stressful, right? I feel like you may be haunted by things in your mind, overthinking, overanalyzing, all that sort of stuff. I feel a sense of some sleepless nights coming ahead. I feel like you may feel stuck or trapped or feeling like you don't know how to move forward. I don't know if it has to do with some nostalgia, because the Six of Cups is in the light, right? Some sort of past resurfacing. I don't know if it's an ex coming back or a reunion or some sort of reconciliation going on or what's going on with that may make you feel a little bit more stuck in your head. You have the King of Swords in the dark too. So I just feel like just being in a hard place. Why is the Ace of Pentacles? The Ace of Pentacles, I feel like overall, despite the challenges, oh, July, not April. Oh man. Well, despite the hard times in April, you are going to have some new doors open for you. Let's see what's going on in July for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answers, user Fae that want to come and give Tammy a message for July? Is there any spirit guides, answers, user Fae? What can Tammy expect in July? For the rest of July, things are going to be tough. I feel like you are going to take action, though. You are going to take action. You have the Knight of Wands. I feel that for you. I just feel the sense of pursuing your goals, pursuing your passions, being a little bit more spontaneous. in your energy, you have the Four of Wands, the happy home, happy life kind of energy, right? I feel like there's a sense of belonging and a sense of stability and that sort of thing. You being able to show support and all that sort of fun energy. Yeah, the Eight of Cups in the dark. I feel like whatever is going on, there may be a little bit of, yeah, I just feel like there's a little bit of energy of fear of leaving or fear of some sort of emotional avoidance trying to come through. I don't know if it's from some unresolved issues that may resurface or what. Because you have the Three of Swords, so I feel like I don't know if there's some harsh feedback coming through, or some sort of truth being revealed. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it seems to be heartbreaking. Yeah, the Five of Cups, though. So despite the heartbreak, there's going to be some emotional healing as well. Because I feel like you're going to be rebuilding trust, processing some sort of grief, accepting the changes to move on. What is going on with this energy for Tammy? Chariot, moving forward in a positive light despite the challenges that are coming, right? There's a Six of Cups, so I feel like you're going to have to focus on yourself. You know, I feel like it's going to be really hard to find the balance between the two of you. You're moving, yeah, yeah. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I feel it's a matter of working on the balance, between you and others. To try to keep it, a little bit peaceful. What I got. Career for Alice. Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? For any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know right now? For career. I feel like career side of things is going to be a little bit challenging, eh? Yeah, the Six of Swords. So I feel like you're an energy of you moving on. So I don't know if it's a matter of abandoning the career you have now and looking for something else, or because I feel like the best thing to do is look for something else by staying where you are instead of just walking away and abandoning it. But I don't know what your situation is. The Six of Swords, I just feel the sense of you transitioning and moving on to something that you feel more satisfying or more along the lines of where your energy's at now. You have the Seven of Wands, so I feel this energy of you standing up for yourself, defending your position, defending, your reputation and that sort of thing as well. You have the Three of Wands, so I feel like it's a matter of expanding yourself. Don't sell yourself short kind of thing is what's coming through. But I just feel like there's this energy too of like not just looking ahead, but long term, like expanding, gaining that sense of momentum. I feel like success is approaching. It's just a matter of you looking in the right spots by thinking bigger, like outside the box kind of thinking. There is a devil energy here, so I'm not quite sure how that's coming to play. What's going on with the devil energy here? Because I feel the sense of you choosing pleasure without guilt and owning your desires and going after what you truly want to do right now in your career. The Temperance, yeah, my heart soul is not aligned. Yeah, the King of Wands too. So now's the time. Like I feel like you're gonna make some big career moves. Now's the time to do that. Self-discipline leads to success, right? I feel the sense of structure, setting boundaries, being protective, especially with the Seven of Wands there. Stepping into your power and doing what you want to do, right? Let's see, what else can we get for a career for Alice? I just feel the sense of you taking a leadership role. So I'm not quite sure what that is. If that's like you starting to teach a class on something or what, but I just feel the sense of you like raising your power, like doing something, the Ten of Pentacles too, like leaving a legacy behind kind of energy. I really feel a sense of like deep success, getting money, settling down, really focusing on establishing something for yourself. Yeah, Ace of Wands in the dark is just a matter of sparking that spark and seeing how it plays out. That's what I got. For Sean. Well, I'm making enough to pay them back. Let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Sean get enough to pay them back? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Sean get enough to pay them back? Uh, I feel like maybe not quite enough. Because you have the Nine of Cups, even though the Nine of Cups itself is a yes card, it is in the dark, right? So not having that fulfillment that you're wanting. I also feel this energy of having options, but I feel like the options are kind of short term kind of thing rather than long term. The Five of Pentacles, that struggle with the money is tight energy. Two of Wands, not quite sure what the future holds just yet. The Nine of Swords, I feel like you'll make it enough to feel a little bit sign of relief. I don't know if it's enough to pay them back. Would this be enough to pay them back? Temperance. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like brainstorming some sort of ideas or some sort of plan. So if you don't make it enough, you have a backup plan on how to pay them back with a negotiation. Yeah, the Temperance in the dark too. So yeah, making sure your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place, that your energy's in the right place, and that sort of thing. What I want. Nor. Let's see for Nor. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nor a message? What does Nor need to know right now? Compare between my moods, current feelings, and intuitions towards me and Amani. Let's see for Nor. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nor a message? What is the energy between Nor and Navmol? What is the energy between Amol and Amani? I feel like the energy between you and them is kind of, you have the Six of Cups, so there's some good memories, there's some nostalgia energy, right? You've had a connection between the two of you in the past. The Queen of Swords, they appreciate that you're honest and there's good communication, and you're very smart. The Knight of Swords is in the dark, though. So I feel like, they may be hiding their emotions from you or maybe feeling a little detached from their emotions of whatever the connection is between the two of you. Between them and Amani, there's a Six of Pentacles. So I feel like between them, overall, there's a good balance of give and take, generosity. There is the Four Cups in the dark, though. So I feel like their mind or their thoughts about Amani have been improving. Or they don't have a lot of faith in how this connection is going to play out, though. There's a lack of faith, a lack of inspiration, a lack of creativity, right? With the sun in the dark. Yeah. Let's see, what else does Nor need to know about Nor and Mahmoud? What is their energy about? The Eight of Pentacles, right? I said they're still trying to get to know you, get to learn more about you, or learn about more where their heart is at between the two of you. What does Nora need to know about their energy and their feelings and intuitions towards a man? The Magician. There's some sort of deeper connection between them and a Manny, it seems. You know, it's not quite solid, but there's something there. Like what? B for culture. I'm not quite sure if that's a medical question or not, culture. What is the energy around Dr. H? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is the energy around Dr. H? What is the energy around Dr. K? What is the energy around Dr. K? I feel like they both have good potential. I feel like Dr. H, Two of Wands, may give you some options or help you see what the plan next into the future. The King of Swords is in the light, so they're going to be very honest. They're going to be very clear-minded, very direct. They're going to say it as it is. They're not going to sugarcoat things. They're not going to sweeten anything up for you. They're just going to say point blank kind of thing. This is what's going on. They talk very clear and direct, and you know the world is in the dark, so I feel like they're not going to give any answers or any information. I feel like they're going to give you options. It's kind of like you choosing which path you want to take moving forward. For the energy around Dr. K, you have the Two of Pentacles. So they may be a little bit scattered in their energy, but I feel like, you know, the King of Pentacles, they're ready to take care of business, right? The King of Swords and the King of Pentacles means they're both very, very professional in what it is that they do. King of Pentacles, you know, they're very steady, they're very grounded. They could, you know, they may sugarcoat things a little bit more than the King of Swords here, Dr. H. But at the same time, they're going to be very blunt on what they say. They may be arrogant a little bit. They may be dramatic a little bit. They may just say, hey, this, without giving you options, you know? Yeah, they both have egos in different ways, but that's what I got. Jasper! Let's see for Jasper. Is there any spirit guidance or reading the Fae? What does Jasper need to know? What is coming towards Jasper in their life, in their love life? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae? What is coming towards Jasper in their love life? For the Eight of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of a little bit of avoidance. Avoidance. I don't know what avoidance is. I don't know if avoidance is avoiding taking time to heal a past love or heal some past traumas or what's going on with that. Because your Empress is also in the dark. So it's kind of like you're trying to be brave, you're trying to have this courageous energy, to move forward, but there seems to be some healing that needs to be done that's kind of pulling you back from allowing a lover to attract themselves towards you, right? We all have this energy around us. We may not realize it, but we all have this energy, right? If we're feeling a certain way, it's like when you walk by somebody, you're like, oh, what's wrong with that person? It's because you feel the energy, right? So it's kind of like, how certain people are more approachable than others. It doesn't mean they're always not approachable. It's just a matter of the energy around them that's being put out, You have the Nine of Swords, so there's a lot of things in your mind that needs some soul searching, some introspection kind of energy to figure out what is what, even though there's a lot of strength there, a lot of courage, a lot of I don't need healing, I can move forward. There's some ego coming out of there. What else does Jasper need to know about finding love? What's going on in Jasper's love life? Right? It's kind of a matter of rising above, healing and rising above, right? The Eight of Swords. What's stopping you? What's holding you back? What's keeping you caged rather than coming out strong, right? The Nine of Wands in the dark too, just feeling defeated, feeling exhausted from not being healed. I feel like being unhealed kind of leads to some trust issues. Yeah, and I feel like there's a new lover that wants to come through for you, but it's a matter of, removing some of the barriers so they can get a little closer. That is what I got. Tammy, let's see for Tammy. I'm thinking of buying a used laptop or desktop from a place I was referred to. Will I be able to get a device that lasts for a while? Ooh, Moonbeam's the person you can ask for that. He is a tech wizard for sure. Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Will Tammy be able to get a device that will last a while? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message about will she find a device that will last a while? Moonbeam can tell you what kind of things to look for, I'm sure. For the Knight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like, yeah, it's not a matter of trusting the person or not kind of thing. It's kind of like trusting the device, how good it is, or how updated it is, that sort of thing. Trust your intuition about it. Trust your strength, be confident, ask questions. The Empress is in the dark too. Well, they're on the light, so these are positive. It's just the Knight of Pentacles, Might be, over analytical about things or something, or worry, or I don't know, not as helpful as you would like. For the Seven of Pentacles, what does Tammy need to know about the Seven of Pentacles in the dark? I feel like somebody may be impatient, frustrated. Page of Swords too, lack of communication, a lack of movement is what I got. Moonbeam says to make sure they have some type of warranty, even if it's only 30 days. Hi, Bernadette. Welcome back. Yagi. There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Yagi a message? What does Yagi need to know? What is Jack's next actions going to be towards Yagi? What is Jack's next actions going to be towards Yagi? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is Jack's next actions going to be towards Yagi? The Tower. The Tower's in the dark. I feel like his next action is going to be coming clean and telling you the truth about something or other. No idea what this truth is going to be, but I feel like it's going to be revealed towards you. I feel the sense of them trying to rebuild some sort of trust after that. So I feel like it's totally up to you if you're going to trust them after that. The Queen of Cups is in the dark. I feel the sense of you feeling very overwhelmed. Maybe a little bit bitchy about it. I don't know. I just kind of feel that type of energy coming through. The Nine of Pentacles is in the light. I feel like you're going to stand up and be independent for yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're going to raise your standards for yourself. The Three of Cups. You may not have the same feelings after this truth. I said you might be. I don't know. You know, the energy is like leaning towards that way where you have every right to be. So I feel like when they come back, they're going to disrupt your energy for sure. Hierophant. So yeah, I feel like it's a matter of sticking to your beliefs, your truths. Excuse me. What you feel is the right moves for you moving forward. No trust for man. There you go. I feel the sense, yeah, you choosing independence, right? Nine of Pentacles. She's the Queen of Independence. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if you're going to give them a new chance or not. That's totally up to you, but your emotions are not going to be good, right? The Queen of Cups, Three of Cups. Sounds like a bitchy energy. Jack probably deserves it though, so go at it. Moon reading for Dee Dee. Yes, what does Mama Moon have for Dee Dee? This one is nurturing your foundation. This is new moon and Cancer energy for Dee Dee. Is there any spirit guides answers? Okay. What does Dee Dee need to know about the new moon and Cancer tonight? See what this is. Exactly the right amount of cards came out. I love when that happens. And what messages does Mama Moon have? Let's see, what is messages does Mama Moon have right now? Have faith in your dreams, right? You're welcome, Yagi. Feel free to ask as many questions as you like. Yeah, so for the Six of Wands, right? Six of Wands, I feel like this is what to secure right now. What you need to, like, you know, secure it, wrap it up, keep it tight. I don't know, duct tape it, do what you gotta do with it. I don't know. But for the Six of Wands, I feel a sense of putting yourself out there, right? Getting that victory, getting that recognition, like boosting your ego, right? Victory. So you need to lock up your victory and like protect it, stand up for it, fight for it during this moon phase. Then you have the moon. For the moon, and this one is what's your inner voice telling you? So what your inner voice is telling you right now is trust your unconscious, trust your unconscious, trust your intuition, trust that inner gut feeling, right? Of whatever's happening, trust it. Your inner voice is telling you to trust it. The inner voice is telling you that not everything is as it seems. There's going to be some mysteries to unravel, some things to figure out. You have the King of Wands too. So this one is what emotional weight to set down. So I'm not quite sure what weight you need to set down. It could be a matter of any resistance, any overcritical thinking, any perfectionist thinking kind of thing coming through, right? So that you can move forward. You have the Empress, and this one is how to better yourself in this new moon cycle. It's a matter of having a rebirth energy, right? The Empress being grounded, being nurturing, listening to your instincts, listening to your intuition, listening to how that inner self feels, right? I feel a sense of changing things up. I don't know if it's a matter of reinventing yourself or just changing things up that gives you a sense of empowerment, right? Because I feel like you want some abundance, some nurturing, some loving, some creative growth coming through. You have the Page of Swords. So, what personal qualities you want to work on right now with the Page of Swords is more about being curious, being chatty, being nosy, being observant. Like, observe what kind of things you need to focus on to gain that inner wisdom, that inner strength. I actually have a dress like this one. Now that I look at it, I have a dress that has like fairies and moons and stars on it. I haven't worn it, but yeah, that's a thing. I'm interrupting the reading here. And it says, have faith, right? So stay focused on what you want, right? This is exactly what's coming through. Stay focused on what you want. Do what you got to do to get that badass success. Don't look back. Keep moving forward, right? On your horse there. Dig a little deeper to find more courage, right? Stand up. Be the Page of Swords. Be clear. Be direct. Just because you can't see your dreams doesn't mean that they are not manifesting, right? Manifest that abundance. John, I met C and I want to go back and bring a gift. Will anything come from reaching out to her? Let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides answer to Mr. Fae? Sean met C and wants to go back and bring a proper gift. Not quite sure the PR means. Will anything come from reaching out to her? The hangman is in the light. I feel like it's kind of a matter of letting go, accepting the situation as it is. Because there's Nine of Swords, so I feel like it's not worth stressing about it or trying to figure it out. I just feel like there's already a good balance between you and C. You know, there's already some emotional fulfillment between the two of you. I think the connection that you have with C right now is good. And I feel like you don't want to disrupt this energy by reaching out just yet. Right? I think you don't want to rock the boat here. Because things seem to be good in general. That is where I'm going. Current energy, if P towards me, please. Let's see. Current energy of P towards Eliza. Hi, Eliza. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? What is the current energy of P towards Eliza right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? What's the current energy of P towards Eliza? Moon. Eliza posted a butt cheek. That's why I had my daughter make some peach stickers for me, right? Peaches are like a butt cheeks. um for the Nine of Cups, I feel like P has a really good energy towards you, right? Nine of Cups. the sense of fulfillment and happiness and joy. Not quite sure what their deal is, but I think there's going to be some fast, quick changes coming through. The Page of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like there may be a lack of communication, though, or not quite sure what's going on with the communication. I feel like he's not really trusting their intuition. They're not trusting their instincts. You know, they're hung up on something from the past, even though they seem to be very happy, very content with your energy, wanting to take action even. What does Eliza need to know about this energy? The moon is in the dark. I feel like whatever's going on with peace and truth may be revealed towards you soon. I kind of feel like there's a third party person coming through. I'm not quite sure what that's about. With the Three of Cups, I just feel like there's some sort of situation there. Because I feel like you want to avoid causing any drama for some reason. I feel like the truth is going to be exposed, where you may feel like, now what? Temperance, yeah, their mind, heart, and soul is not quite aligned. So, yeah. I don't know if they're faking being happy, because I feel like they're really happy, very content with you, wanting to take action towards you. A lot of good memories, a lot of good energy there, but then there's this big secret that they seem to be keeping from you. Not quite sure if you know about it, because I feel like you're not going to be surprised by it. Nor, what's coming towards Nor in July and August? What's coming for Nor for the rest of July? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or faith? What's coming towards Nor for the rest of July? Rest of July, you have the Ace of Swords in the dark, so I feel like there may be some hesitation, some confusion, some, lack of clarity or lack of communication. You have the Three of Pentacles, so I feel like work life is going to be good, right? Three of Pentacles, I feel the sense of whatever's on your mind, you're going to find meaning towards it. I feel like there's going to be some collaboration, some cooperation, some good teamwork effort going on there. You have the Six of Wands in the dark, so you may not be appreciated for all the things that you're doing between now and the end of July. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, maybe balancing and doing a balancing act with everything you have going on to make things flow naturally, right? Because I just feel the sense of being overwhelmed or disorganized with some stress. But I feel like you will be almost at the verge of completing it all. What does Nora need to know about August? For August, you have the sun in the dark, so there's going to be a little bit of dark clouds hovering over you. You know, there might not be a lot of joy, but you have the Queen of Swords, so don't bite your tongue. Say what you got to say, right? Be direct, be honest, no sugarcoating. Seven of Swords, I don't know if you're going to be sneaking around and trying to figure out what is what. Ten of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like the load is going to be less, like less stress, less responsibilities, or less work. I feel like it's just a matter of clearing the air. I feel like you're going to be doing that, clearing the air. Maybe keeping some things private for now. Let's see. I feel like some sort of truth is going to be revealed. I don't know if someone's been messing around with you, manipulating you or whatever, but I feel like the truth of that's going to be revealed. You're going to see their true colors in August. That's what I thought. Culture. Is my pet pooping in odd places when I take her out? because she's stressed in a bad way. Let's see for culture. Learning spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae. Is culture's pet pooping in odd places. When culture takes her out. During spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae. Is culture's pet pooping in strange places because she's stressed. The Knight of Cups in the dark. I feel like she gets nervous because she has scattered ambitions about what's going on when she's doing what she does, right? Her business. The Four of Cups here. Four of Cups, I just feel like there's this energy of her getting out, improving her mindset. I feel like she may be pooping out places because she's feeling more comfortable to poop in other strange places. I don't know. I feel like it's also her way of marking her territory for some reason with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands. She's like, how can I protect my territory and stand up for myself kind of thing. Nine of Cups is in the dark. She's not quite satisfied with how things are, though. Usually cats poop outside their litter box. I don't know if it's a cat they're talking about. But no, cats poop outside their litter box when they think it's too dirty. Sometimes even when it's not, they just think it is. And they want you to clean it again. Yeah, Page of Swords. I feel like she thinks she's giving you a clear message of what's going on there, but that's what I got. Tammy, what does the energy show about when summer, fall, winter, spring? Will the sale of our home be happening? Okay, let's see. First, Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answer dreams, or fae? Will Tammy's home, will the sale of Tammy's home be happening in the summer? Wheel of Fortune says yeah. Will the sale of Tammy's home be happening in the fall? No. Will the sale of Tammy's home be happening in the winter? That's many cards. Will this, yes, or maybe happening in the winter as well? Will the sale of Tammy's home be happening in the spring? No. So it looks like it will either be for sale in the summer or the winter. I'm guessing if it's not ready for sale in the summer, it will happen in the winter. Trust your best judgment is the advice. Bernadette. Current energy, feeling discouraged and heavy. Oh man, let's see for Bernadette. What's going on here? Journey spirit guides, answer dreams, or fae, the one can give Bernadette a message. What is going on in Bernadette's energy? Why is she feeling discouraged and heavy in her energy? What's going on? Energy check. I feel like there's a lack of ambition with the Knight of Wands in the dark, right? A lack of ideas, a lack of motivation, right? I just feel the sense of feeling a little scattered. You have the Nine of Swords, so there's a lot of thoughts and ideas and things going on in your head that keeps, I don't know if it's keeping you awake at night or what. But the Two of Wands is in the dark too, like not knowing which path to take moving forward, feeling a little bit lost, having trouble deciding and having trust issues seems to be happening here. Seven of Swords is in the dark. I feel like you're waiting for some sort of truth to be revealed towards you. Or maybe it has, I don't know. The Page of Swords is in the light too, so I feel like there's going to be some communication about something or other that's coming through. I just feel the sense of someone being nosy and gossipy as well coming around you. What is this energy about for Bernadette? Yeah, I feel that. Us too. There's always things happening here. The minute we think we have a day off, we don't. There's always something with either work, the kids, the house, or something, eh? Oh, Two of Cups in the dark. I feel like there's an imbalance between you and your partner with the King of Swords here and the Two of Cups. Oh, I feel like the two of you are not seeing eye to eye about something, or not agreeing on something, or not communicating something, maybe. What's going on with this energy? What's going on with this energy for Bernadette? Yeah. Four Cups is in the light, though, so I feel like there is going to be some improvements. I feel like there's going to be some new opportunities that may um, boost your motivation. But yeah, Six of Pentacles. You know, when Six of Pentacles in the dark, it's a matter of being selfish. There's nothing wrong with being selfish and taking time for yourself, doing what you've got to do, right? You don't need to fight anyone. Just take time for yourself. Do what's best for you and your kids and your home, and never mind everybody else kind of energy. Your mom is getting other people to message me. Oh man, well, block all the people she's getting to message you. That's all. You know, there's only so much you can do. You need to protect your energy. It's time to be selfish, trying to focus on you and your strength, right? You need to protect your energy. For Yagi, is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Yagi or tell the people that's messaging it for her? Like, hey, I need to protect my own energy here. I blocked mom for a reason. So stop sending me her messages. Especially for Yagi, is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Yagi a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Yagi a message? What should Yagi do to balance her inner energy more? I feel like that would be a good one for your moon energy. The moon has to say for Yagi. How should Yagi balance her inner energy more? What messages does Yagi need to hear about her inner energy? Bring love into the situation. So for this, you have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords. So this is what to secure right now. What things you really need to focus on or protect right now to balance your energy more is composure, right? Speaking your truth. Don't bite your tongue. Say what you gotta say. Do what you gotta do, right? I feel like it's a matter of you focusing on your energy, your own truth, being honest with yourself, clear your mind, not putting up with any nonsense that is not serving you any. You have the King of Swords here. So I feel like it's a matter of this one is what's your inner voice telling you? I feel like your inner voice is telling you look at the facts, look at the information. Look at what's in front of you of what you can base your decisions on, not something that you're thinking about or worrying about, but what things that are concrete that you know about, right? What do you know for sure? Look at the evidence, proof of anything, and figure out what your next moves are based on that. And that will help balance your inner energy, right? If it's a matter of you being like utterly, completely honest with yourself and the people around you and the energy around you. Yeah, the Six of Swords. So Six of Swords is like moving on, transitioning, but letting go of all the toxic energy you don't want to bring with you when you're moving forward, right? There is a hangman here, so take a pause, reflect on what you need to reflect on. This one is supposed to be what personal qualities you want to work on. So work on taking a pause before you let any energy sabotage you, right? Yeah, the Three of Cups. Doing what you gotta do to fulfill your heart, right? The sense of um yeah, it's Three of Cups. I just feel like there's this energy of celebrating yourself, celebrating the people who are supporting you and being there for you and that sort of thing. And this one says you need to be more detached from the situation. So sometimes you need to detach yourself, take a pause before you go back to it. More changes, more change is called for. So more changes are coming your way. So move towards the future. Think outside of the box will help you bring some solutions. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. That's kind of the Six of Swords energy a little bit there, but it's a little bit more of the Six of Pentacles. Bring love into your situation. This is an Aquarius card, so it could be an Aquarius coming into your energy as well. Just really go on, try to balance yourself and your energy a little bit more with the things that you have going on, things that you have control over. Alice, why did OW reject me and not give me the offer? Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? Why did OW reject Alice and not give Alice the offer? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae that want to come give Alice a message? Why did OW reject Alice and not give Alice the offer? The Five of Wands is in the dark. I feel like there was a lot of competition and you just weren't chose. There's a lot of good candidates. I feel like there's a lot of good connections with the Six of Pentacles here, a lot of good give and take kind of energy coming through. The Seven of Pentacles, there's a lot of things to consider, the positive energy. I feel like your energy was perfect, but there's a lot of other people, or there was other people that were perfect as well. And you kind of just lost the competition for it seems. Um, what else does Alice need to know about this energy? Yeah, I don't know if they were honest with you about it. I feel like they were honest with their thoughts or whatever's going on there. King of Wands is in the dark. I just feel like with the King of Wands in the dark, there's this energy of them being very, self-centered, arrogance, maybe abusing their power. Like, no, not Alice. Like, I'll pick someone else who they think was better. I guess that's what I got. How can Alice move forward? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or Fae? How can Alice move forward? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or Fae? How can Alice move forward? The Seven of Wands is in the dark. Oh man, I feel like you've lost some of your motivation to move forward, right? But you're the Queen of Wands. So you can rise above, right? You can rise above all of that. With the Queen of Wands and the light, I just feel the sense of you're that sexy, vibrant, fearless being, right? So you gotta own it. You're not gonna let one thing tear you down, right? You're gonna pick yourself up and juggle around some coins and figure out what's your next steps, right? Two of Pentacles. I feel the sense of you adapting, overcoming this challenge, focusing on your priorities and what things you really want to focus on. Even though your heart may be crushed right now, you're not going to resist the transitions, right? You're going to go through the transition. You're going to turn that death card in the dark and get over the heartbreak, heal your heart, and stand your ground and finding something that you're going to be even better at, or find something even better than OW. And I don't know what OW is, but you're better than that. You don't need to fight any competition. You're the High Priestess. You're going to take down that tower and rebuild a new one. Right? Show them that you're this badass Queen of Wands. Dee, let's see for Dee. What is coming for my group meeting this week for Dee? Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae? What is coming for Dee's group meeting this week? You got the Seven of Swords in the dark. I feel like some sort of truth is going to be revealed. I don't know if it's your truth or somebody else's truth or the group's truth. I don't know. Some sort of truth is going to be revealed of some sort. I'm not quite sure what that means. Or some sort of information, maybe, or important information, maybe. The Seven of Swords in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of you may reconsider or rethink some sort of strategy that you may have had in place. You have the Three of Wands in the dark too. So I feel like there's a little bit of lack of progress coming through. Maybe some broken promises may be revealed as well during the group. Two of Wands, you may not feel like you have as many options as you thought you did. You may feel a little bit indecisive or unsure what the next moves are. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I'm feeling that all of this may just mean that the group is canceled for the week. I don't know. I feel like that could be a possibility with the Five of Pentacles here. So I feel like there may be a hard thing to. There may be something really hard going on there. Or something, I don't know. I feel like there's something that may happen. Ten of Swords. There may be some disruption in the group meeting that may just, Page of Swords in the dark, a lack of communication. I just feel like, yeah, some sort of inconsistent energy is coming through. I feel like something may happen where it may be canceled, postponed, or if it does go through, it may end early. I think there's going to be some sort of disruption. But that's what I got. Eliza, what should I know about the energy around P and Peachy? Do they have an intimate physical connection? I feel like she's the third party. Let's see. I know someone who goes by Peachy. Let's see for Eliza. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? What should Eliza know about the energy around P and Peachy? Love. That might be a third party situation then. I wasn't expecting the lovers to come out like that. Nine of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like P is feeling very guilty about their energy around P. Yeah, let's see. Did P and Peachy have intimate physical connection? Did Peachy and P have intimate physical? I just make sure they're all the right way. Was there any spirit? I did see the devil card there. You know what that means for me. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? Was there any intimate physical connection between P and PP? The hangman is like neutral, not yes or no. Seven of Cups is no. Is there any intimacy going through? The world is in the dark. The world is yes, but with the other two no's. Well, no, and maybe came really, really close, but didn't actually happen. I don't know. But I feel like he feels emotions towards Peachy. You know, it's kind of just lingering energy, not moving forward towards her, not escaping either. You know, just kind of stuff. That's what I got. Seems like there's something going on there. If it's just flirting, I don't know. Sean, let's see for Sean. What does Sean need to know? What does Sean need to do to see the changes in her career? Let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Faye that want to come and give Sean a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae that want to give Sean a message? What does Sean need to do to see the changes of her career that she'd like to see? I'm kind of really feeling like you need to turn your Queen of Pentacles in the dark into the light, right? I just feel like with the Queen of Pentacles in the light, she is more resourceful, more proactive, more. I just feel this energy of like working smarter, not harder, because I feel like you're working really hard. But maybe it's a matter of pulling back and working smarter rather than harder. Being grounded, being confident in your material that you have, or like what your career is. You have the death card, so I feel like it's like maybe some big profound changes are called for. Not quite sure what that means for you. You have the Empress in the dark too. Then it's a matter of turning your Empress into the light, turning the Empress in the light. It's kind of like you cultivating some creative desires, creative ideas, being pushing forward to some creative growth. So I feel the sense of you attracting some abundance. I feel like you have that potential. It's just a matter of manifesting it. Right? The Eight of Pentacles, paying attention to the small details. Be the master of your craft. Pay attention to the details. Maybe the details is like outside of your art, but more the details of your business approach kind of thing, right? It's kind of yeah. You have the Six of Swords and Light too. So I feel like there's this energy of moving forward but letting go of things that are not fitting right, things that are not good, or things that are not, not going your way. The Eight of Wands, I said there is like the Eight of Wands, two big changes are coming. Maybe quick and unexpected changes are coming too. It's just a matter of being excited about it, being passionate about it, opening up the door of communication, like really selling yourself more. Right? Page of Wands, putting yourself out there, talk to someone, know someone kind of thing. Networking, I feel like it's a matter of expanding your vision. with the Page of Wands, right? Having big ideas, creative new projects. It is what I want. Yeah, well, I feel like the changes are you the one making the changes. I feel like you're going to start to see where you make changes. I think it's all more about your business model than your actual art or anything. I feel like it's not really personal. It's a matter of, you know, putting your art out there and expanding your business kind of sense, if that makes any sense. I'm not quite sure how to do that, but I feel like that's what the cards were saying. Nor. What's what? I'm always challenged by these words. What? Biasi, am I saying that right? It's feelings and becoming actions towards more. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae that want to come and give Nor a message? What are their feelings and coming actions towards Nor right now? I feel like their feelings and actions towards you is just sex. All they want is sex. That's it. Right? King of Cups, they have no emotional attachment towards you. You know, they're not being completely honest with you. Eight of Swords, they don't feel any attachment towards you. Their mind, heart, and soul is completely aligned, so there's no confusion about their thoughts, their feelings, their desires. But there's the devil, right? So all they want is sex. That's what I got with that. I hate when the cards are very straight up blunt like that. Tammy, let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? When or how will Tammy meet the person? I will settle down the second time around. Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? When and how will Tammy meet the person? I will settle down the second time around. Not me, Tammy. I'll try that again, but Jamie wants more than just sex, right? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? I mean, could be good in the meantime. I feel like this is old energy. This is other people's energy. I'm not feeling a Tammy's energy. I'm gonna try these ones. We need Tammy's energy. Any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Give me Tammy's energy. Any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? When will Tammy meet the person on her mind? Or a new person to settle down with and have a second round with, or a second time around with. Ooh, the Four of Pentacles is in the dark. Four of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel this energy of you being inflexible, like not compromising, being very strong, clear-minded on what kind of love you want to attract towards yourself, who you want to settle with. You're not going to settle for anything less, right? You're raising your standards for yourself. You're rising above. Seven of Wands, you're going to stand firm on what you want and what you desire. You're going to transform into the Queen of Wands, right? Bold, charming, vibrant, sexy, fearless, right? I feel that for you. Four of Wands, you want someone who makes you feel like at home, who is going to be committed towards you, makes you feel happy, feels belonging. They're going to show up and not going to lack in anything. The Page of Pentacles too. I feel like someone wants to communicate with you. I feel like it's someone you may have worked with in the past, or maybe you go to their work, maybe they come to your work. I don't know what the work energy is about, but I feel like there's some sort of work energy attached to this. Because I feel like they're very ambitious, very realistic with their goals, reliable, desire to learn more about you. I feel like they want to build a relationship, a steady relationship with somebody too. All this energy is like coming out of this. I don't know why. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel there's gonna be a great balance between the two of you. I feel they're gonna treat you like the Queen of Pentacles that you are, right? Treat you as that Empress, that nurturing, confident, resourceful person that you are, responsible. You know, they're gonna have a weakness when it comes to you, just give you everything, right? They're gonna feel that for you. I feel like this person has the capacity to give you everything. When will this happen? Let's see. Hopefully it will happen sooner than later. I don't really do timing. I don't know how good this is going to be, but when will this happen? When will this happen for Tammy? The next full moon, that's coming soon. The full moon's tonight. So by the end of, by the middle end of August, right? On a Sunday. Well, we're just going to forget that. So it's never unless things change. But, you know, we can't go on that. Things are always changing. What does the angel say about this energy? What does the angel say about this energy for Tammy? Yes. Reconsider. Remain positive. I have no idea what you need to reconsider, but that may have to do about never for never change. So whatever you don't need to change, reconsider that. So don't change whatever that was. If you feel like making changes, stay as you are. Don't change yourself for anyone, right? That is what I got. I don't know if that gave you any answers, but yeah. Sounds good, right? Yeah. He better treat you like the Empress, right? Because treat you like the Empress, he's out the door. Bernadette, what's going on for Bernadette for the August energy? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What does Bernadette need to know about the August energy? What is going on? Ooh, that one turned around in the light really fast. I don't know what was up with that. There's going to be some ups and downs in August for sure. Some ups and downs and challenges are not over yet, Bernadette. I don't know what's up with that. But you have the Knight of Cups and the. We're going to start with the King, the Magician. The Magician's in the dark. So I think it's a matter of you manipulating the energy as you wish, right? You have the opportunity to be manipulative. Manipulate the energy to your favor, right? I can feel that for you. The Magician of Light, I feel like there's this is kind of like someone coming into your energy. I think it's someone that you have a relationship with. I don't know if it's a relationship or a personal balance of. I feel like it's more of a relationship than a personal balance that's come to light here. So I don't know if you're gonna figure out the truth about someone who's trying to manipulate you or um confuse you with their words and communication. Just abusing their power, or I have no idea what their ideal is, but I feel like they're gonna be causing the imbalance in your energy. You have the Knight of Cups in the dark. I feel this energy of you being bold and like opening up either a new path for yourself or a bold new initiative. I feel like is ready to come through. So I feel like this Nine of Cups energy is yours. But I feel the sense of you may be doubting it now, but once you see it, I feel like you will turn your Knight of Cups into the light and be more ambitious, more dreaming, or more passionate and charming in your energy, more driven to succeed as well. You have the Two of Swords here, so I feel like this is how you're going to stay grounded. If you feel like you can't make a decision, then don't make it, or maybe wait for a third option. You can't decide, maybe it's not for you to decide right now. You have the Ten of Wands and the light, so I feel the sense of even though you're taking on too much, you're carrying a heavy load, I feel like you're just going through the course of how things are going, right? I feel like you are going to feel drained. You're going to feel defeated, but you're going to keep carrying yourself forward anyways. You have the King of Cups there. So I feel like the King of Cups is someone who is dissolving or someone who is clearing a path for you. So I don't know if they're going to step out of your energy and clear the floor for you kind of thing. What does, let me try these ones, see what's going on here. Yeah, these ones, okay. What does Bernadette need to know about this person stepping out of Bernadette's energy? Why are they clearing the path for Bernadette? Is there any spirit guides answering the Fae? Who is this person? I feel like someone's going to be leaving your energy. The King of Cups is in the dark. So this could be someone who was manipulating you by the Magician. It could be someone who is very passive aggressive with control issues or hidden agendas or secretive, whatever the energy is. They're going to give you a sense of clarity. Like the truth is going to be revealed one way or another. You may realize the fool that they were. And I feel like that's going to help you heal your heart or bring some big, profound changes. Right? Four of Wands, you're gonna get that success, that celebration success. Man, what I got, August is gonna be rough, but I feel like it may end with a bang, right? I don't know. General for Alice, what does Alice need to know right now? Is there any spirit guide that has been able to faith? I'm not gonna give Alice a message. What does Alice need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides also searching for faith? What does Alice need to know right now in general? Ooh, the King of Cups. I feel like someone wants to give you some emotional support or be there for you. I feel like this person is trustworthy, protective, professional in their energy. I feel like they're really good at helping you feel calm when you're under pressure. Not quite sure who this person is for you, but you have the Nine of Wands, so I feel like you are going to feel a little defeated, a little protective, maybe exhausted from standing your ground all the time. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles in the dark, so yeah, there may be some frustrating energy. You may feel like there's a lack of growth or lack of reward of some source coming through. What does Alice need to know about the Seven of Pentacles in the dark? I just feel like something's not going to be as satisfying as you're hoping for. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there may be some sort of dispute happening or some sort of drama. I don't know if it's within your family or what it is. Who is the King of Cups? The ring spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. Who is the King of Cups? The ring spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. Who is the King of Cups? I feel like it's someone who has walked away from you in the past. They may return and take action towards you to help you through something. They don't really see eye to eye with you. They have different traditions, different beliefs, different ideas in their mind than you do. But I feel like when things are getting heavy, they're going to come to your rescue, it seems. I don't know. Is this person Kyle? Is this person Kyle that's going to come through? Spirit guides, answers, genius, or fate. Is this person Kyle? Six of Wands is yes. Seems like a yes. There is the Ace of Cups. I feel like there's still repressed feelings. I feel like they're not going to come into your energy for a relationship. They're going to come into your energy for some sort of support and guidance. So they're not going to come back as the same Kyle as they were before, and they're going to come back in a different position in your life. But you can trust them. They will support you. You know, they'll help you get that success in some way. But that is what I got. Yeah, I don't know. That's what's coming through. It doesn't mean it won't lead, one thing won't lead to another thing, right? But their intentions will be to help you. But you know, one thing may lead to another, right? You know how the energy works. Dee. How will my mom's birthday party go for July 18th? Let's see for Dee. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? that want to come and give Dee Dee a message. How will Dee Dee's mom birthday party go on July 18th? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? I feel like there's going to be disruptions. I don't know if she's going to have to cancel the party or postpone it or delay it or if there's going to be chaos at the party because I feel like there's going to be something going on there. There's going to be some big changes. Nine of Pentacles, I feel like your mom won't be feeling it. So I don't know if she's going to feel ill or what's going to happen there. You have the King of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like, someone's going to resist making any changes. I feel like there may be two people butting heads when it comes time for the party that may disrupt the energy. The Five of Swords. Someone may apologize before the party to save the day, but I'm feeling like that's probably unlikely with the Knight of Pentacles here. What does Dee Dee need to know about the energy with the Knight of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, I feel like they're the same person. I feel like they're very stubborn, very arrogant, very anxious in their energy. I feel like they're resisting, they're going to resist the changes that they need to make. But I feel like they're a little bit possessive, especially around spending money. Ace of Wands, King of Wands. I feel like somebody may come through and sabotage the party for your mom. Not quite sure what that is or who that is for them, but yeah. That's really cool. That sucks. I was hoping your mom would have a fantastic birthday. Hopefully that doesn't happen, right? And it just can change. So we're gonna hope for the best, or set intentions for the best, not just hope, but set intentions. Culture guidance for my meeting with the boss. Let's see for culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? Guidance for the meeting with the boss tomorrow. At least this is looking better, right? The wheel of fortune, time, and destiny is on your side. The wheel is turning in your favor. Good karma, good energy, good vibes. The Two of Pentacles, I feel there's going to be a great balance between you and the boss, right? Getting things done. I feel like you're going to show up on schedule, on time. Kind of energy coming through. The sun energy, positive light. Success, recognition, praise for your work that you've been doing. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark. They may remind you to pay more attention to details, or they may give you some information about the details. Not quite sure what's up with that. I just feel like they may also be scattered in their energy. They may go through the meeting really fast, they may feel rushed for whatever reason. Maybe you have another meeting after yours, or what's going on with that. You have the Four of Swords in the dark. I just feel the sense of them being restless and needing to hurry up and go to do something else. Yeah, their mind, heart, soul won't be aligned, but I feel like the meeting itself is going to go well. Luck is on your side, so there you go. Oh man, I thought that was a good energy. Eliza, what's coming towards Eliza this week? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? What's coming towards Eliza this week? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is coming towards Eliza this week? Oh, some heartache. Some heartache, I feel. Oh, man. Three of Swords is in the dark. I feel like someone's going to try to reconcile with you. They're going to try to make you feel better about something. I kind of have a feeling it's going to be too late, right? I feel like your heart may already be broken by the time they come rolling around with their sad story of whatever that is. Yeah, the Eight of Cups in the dark too. No, in the light. So Eight of Cups in the light. So whatever this is, I feel like you're going to move past it. I feel like you have the strength to move past this. You're going to be able to recover or bounce back from this because I feel like you already have an idea of what is coming. I feel like it's not going to be a surprise or a shock or anything, but it's going to help you see things clearly moving forward. Because I feel like it may lead to you making more plans for the future. Because I just feel this sense of looking ahead, feeling confident about it, expanding your vision, expanding your momentum. The Queen of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like there's going to be some good communication. You may get some good news from someone else as well about what's what. So I just feel like there's this energy of being realistic with your goals, feeling ambitious, feeling energetic, having a desire to learn of what this is, even though the justice is in the dark. I feel like there may be an imbalance. So I feel like the imbalance in the energy is probably from the Three of Swords in the dark. You know, I feel like you're just going to learn something and move on. Four of Swords is in the dark. I feel like this restless energy coming through. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit for some self-reflection, some soul-searching energy. Eight of Pentacles in the dark. I just feel like, yeah, you know, making sure that you're focused. Wheel in your energy if you're feeling too scattered. Focus on what's important, what's priority. Make that magic happen. Whatever it is, you're gonna bounce back. You know, move that magic wand that you have and turn that magic into something useful. Eliza, what is coming towards Eliza this week? Is there any spirit guides, Tamsy Fae? What is coming towards Eliza this week? Is there any spirit guides, Tamsy Fae? What is coming towards Eliza? Why was I reading for Eliza again? Oh my goodness. Sean, I need Sean's energy. We need Sean's energy to come in. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, beings, or fae? What is going on with Sean's energy? What's Kay's thoughts and feelings towards Sean right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, beings, or fae? What are Kay's thoughts and feelings towards Sean right now? Five of Swords, I feel like Kay wants to resolve an issue with you. Not quite sure what's up with that, but I feel like if there was an issue between the two of you in the past, they want to resolve it. I feel like they may be coming around and seeing things your way. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark, so I feel like, you know, I feel like there may have been some emotional confusion in the past, but I feel like they don't want to rush into making a decision too fast. They want to slow down, right? I feel like they feel committed towards you or connected to you in some sort of way. Maybe a spiritual connection I'm feeling. With the Hierophant too, I just feel like there's this energy of changes and challenges coming your way, but also having faith and learning something from this and kind of staying within your comfort zone. There's a Six of Wands of some badass success of some sorts, right? Getting that recognition, getting that praise. I feel like they may even express their emotions towards you. The High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess in the dark? Why is the High Priestess in the dark? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, into James or Fae? Why is the High Priestess in the dark? King of Swords. I feel a sense of transformation coming between the High Priestess and the King of Swords. So I don't know if that is like Kay's energy completely changing. into a different light, because there's the Seven of Wands in the dark. So I feel like they may let their guards down, maybe open up a little bit more. That's what I got though, eh? Nine of Cups. I feel like they're holding back their emotions towards you. They think about you, they think highly of you. Maybe not on everything, but a lot of things, and I feel like they're holding back on their emotions towards you. Tammy, let's see for Tammy. Oops, all the cards are going all over the place. For Tammy, is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae that want to come give Tammy a message? What may be the reason of the sale of our home? I will decide to sell. My estranged husband is forcing a sale, or something else. Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae? Will Tammy decide to sell? The Hermit is not because you're going to decide to sell. Will Tammy's ex-husband force the sale? The star is yes, but it's in the dark, so it's not a strong yes. Will the house be put up for sale for some other reason? The Six of Pentacles is yes, and give and take. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some other reason why. Is it because Tammy and her husband will decide to sell it together? Is it because Tammy's ex-husband and Tammy will decide to sell the house together? No. So it's either something else or possibly provoked by your husband. Can we clarify how the house is going to be sold? What is the energy around the house being sold? It seems like the energy may be influenced by your husband just because the Lover's card is here. But there's a Devil and the Chariot. Is it the government? Is the government forcing Tammy to sell the house? Is the government forcing Tammy to sell the house? The Two of Pentacles is yes. Yes, but, there's two sides of it. So yes, but, there might be a way to salvage it, like to save it from being sold. The Chariot is in the light, so, it's kind of like it all depends which way your Chariot goes by then. And that's what I got. Nor what's coming towards my son's job and finances. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? What is coming towards Nor's son and their finances? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? What's coming towards Nor's son and their job and finances? I feel like whatever's going on with your son, I feel like they're kind of feeling stuck in the job that they have. I feel like they're not really happy there, but I feel like they're just hanging on as much as they can. I feel like your son does a lot of soul searching, spends a lot of time in their mind. of what they want to do. I feel like they feel like they're not being honest with themselves. Maybe they're not being honest with you. I'm not sure. I feel like it's more about them not being honest with themselves, what their expectations or motivation or what's going on there. There's a Ten of Pentacles in the dark too. I just feel this energy that they wish they were doing something else. But they feel like they want to chase a higher status for themselves. I feel like there's been some financial delay. I don't know if this financial delay is because of some sort of disputes. They feel the sense of them being excluded from something. Why? Yeah, the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups is in the dark. So they're lacking moving forward. They're lacking any sort of improvements. What advice can we give to Nora about her son? I feel like it's a matter of your son kind of balancing their priorities of what they have going on, right? I feel like there's maybe some misunderstandings, but I also feel like there's something else that they can do. So I know it's a matter of substituting your your son substituting his finances with a side job, a side hustle of some sorts, maybe something he used to do in the past because of the Six of Cups here, to make the best judgment forward. That may also motivate him to balancing things out so that he does have the boost of finances to chase what he's chasing. That's what I got though. What messages the spirit have for my art? Let's see for Bernadette. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message. Thank you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? What does Bernadette need to know about her art? So the new messages from spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. You have the King of Wands in the light. So I feel like, have that vision. Be bold. Be confident in your art. Be confident in your work, right? I feel the sense of committing to something and following through with that action seems to be a strong energy that I want you to trust. You have the Five of Wands. So I feel like doing your own thing, being unique. Don't try to blend in and fight whatever competition is going on. You have the Star. So it's a matter of turning your star into a light, having a little bit more faith and where things are going when it comes to your art. I feel like, yeah, maybe thinking outside the box kind of energy. But I feel a sense of you truly recognizing your true self, your true potential, your true talent. Because you have a lot of strength, a lot of courage, a lot of, animal inner wisdom kind of energy that you could follow. The Page of Cups is very imaginative, very creative, very intuitive as well. I'm kind of feeling this energy. I don't know if you've ever done something like this before, but I just feel this energy like instead of like reading tarot cards, because I know someone who reads tarot cards, but she reads the cards and she mixes the cards with the music she hears in her headphones to say the messages. But I just feel this energy of you sending people messages based on what you're painting. Like just put music in your ears, paint the energy that you're feeling with the music, and using that to give people messages. I feel that energy coming through. Like I don't know where that came from, but yeah, the Hermit. Allow the energy from within your soul to come out in your art. I feel like that may give you some sort of sense of clarity. Maybe open some doors for you as well, the Ace of Pentacles. That's what I got though. Let's see for culture. Will the Stanford people be of more help than H or K? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Stanford people? Will the Stanford people be more help than H or K? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Stanford a message? No. Will Stanford? No. We're cultured. Oh my goodness. That energy was so all over the place. Will Stratford people be of more help than H or K? Let's see for Stratford. For culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Stratford people be more of help for culture? Will Stratford people be more of help than H? Will Stratford people be more help than K? The Stratford people have the Seven of Wands. So they're a little bit guarded. I feel like their energy itself is kind of very stuck on where they are. So I'm not whatever they told you, whatever's going on there, they are stuck on just that. Will that be more helpful than H? H, there is a Six of Cups. So I feel like the H's energy is more focused on your past, with bringing you some new light, new action with the Knight of Wands. Because I feel like they are ready to take action, help you pursue your goals. Fast action, yeah. So will Stratford be more help than K? I feel like K, um, King of Wands in the dark, I just feel like K is kind of stubborn or a little bit self-centered in their energy. Seven of Pentacles in the dark too, so slow but grounded. They may resist making any sudden changes. They may leave some things undone. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Would Stratford be better than K? Would Stratford be better than K? Two of Pentacles is yes. Would Stratford be better than H? Would Stratford be better than H? Yes. H seems to be more positive than Stratford. So there's some negativity energy coming from K when you compare it to Stratford. That's what I got. Whatever this is, you seek your own advice. Read the what do you call that? Read the reviews of these things, maybe. Alice, let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that wants to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know? Don't know, but should know. What does Alice need to know that doesn't know? Well, okay, let's see. I feel like in the Seven of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's some sort of realistic expectation to focus on, because I feel like it's a matter of you choosing wisely. And I feel like it's like choose wisely of what decisions you want to commit to. But I feel like it's a matter of you being focused on yourself, being selfish right now, right? I feel this energy of you taking advantage of something and figuring it out. Even if you feel like it's unfair, do what's best for you. That's realistic for you. You have the Five of Wands, so I feel this energy of you really fighting competition. The Page of Swords, getting some new information, some new clarity, some new answers of something. Page of Wands, right? Really taking action. I just feel the sense of big ideas, being creative. I don't know if it's a matter of setting up some new projects for yourself or what's going on with that, but I feel like there's a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of desires coming through. What is going on here for Alice? Yeah, it's kind of like juggling around what you have, right? Being realistic with your expectations, trying to figure out what your scheduling is, kind of adapting to the situation. And it's a matter of you um, doing a side hustle while you're doing something else or what, because I just feel like you're going to be managing multiple streams of finances. So I'm not quite sure what that means for you, but that's what I got. Sean, what does Sean need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What is the energy around August? Anything that Sean can look forward to? What's happening in August for Sean? Any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What does Sean need to know about August? Thank you. Love is in the air, right? I feel the sense. I feel like a relationship is coming to light, right? There may be in a relationship imbalance, but it's still a relationship. I feel love, I feel romance, I feel passion. I feel this energy of you and this person being in complete alignment. The Two of Pentacles, I feel the two of you just balance each other out one way or another, right? I feel like you both have really busy schedules, but I feel like you can adapt to each other's schedule. There is the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if the two of you have had a conflict in the past, but I feel like they want to reconcile with you. Like they want a second chance with you. Yeah. The Five of Cups in the Dark, I feel like it's someone you haven't been with in a long time. No, someone that you've been with, but not for like just someone you've been with, but in your past. I feel like they're gonna come back in and like, can I have a second chance? I feel like they've grown, they've matured, they've learned from their mistakes, they've learned their lessons that they needed to learn, and I feel like they're coming back towards you with their heart on their sleeve. They're pursuing a romantic, passionate energy. I feel like they plan on seducing you with their charm. I'm not quite sure who this person is. What is going on with this person? Two of Cups. I feel like the Two of Cups because the two of you have broken up before. You know, before you two couldn't see a future together, but they now see the future with you that they couldn't see before. The King of Pentacles. Maybe they have a career now. Maybe they're more financially stable or more stable in their energy in general now. Because I feel like they have overcome a lot of things. They have learned a lot of lessons. Now they're grounded, they're sensual, they're reliable, they're more patient. I feel they're waiting for an opportunity to connect with you. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what I got. That came out really strong. You don't want any of them? Oh man, lock the door. There was a lot of love, romantic energy there. You never know. Let's see for Tammy. I park in a different places. Yes, my car is still vandalized. Why? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Why is Tammy's car still being vandalized? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Why is her car still being vandalized? Ten of Swords. I feel like someone feels like they're having some sort of revenge for some reason. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. I feel this energy of them wanting you to move. They wanted you to move from where you are. The Hangman, they don't like that you're hanging on. They want you to let go. They want you to move. They want you to reconsider being there. I have a feeling that you know this person because I feel like you two are connected with the Queen and Page of Wands in the dark. The two of you overall have a good balance with each other, but I don't know why they're trying to defeat you. Does Tammy know who this person is? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae? Does Tammy know who's vandalizing her car? Any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? Does Tammy know who's vandalizing her car? Eight of Pentacles is yes. Is this person Tammy's ex-husband? Is this person Tammy's ex-husband? That one popped up from the middle of the deck by itself. As soon as I said, is this Tammy's ex-husband, it popped out of the middle of the deck. And it's the Ace of Wands, so that's a strong yes. Could this be D's energy? Could this be D's energy? No. Could this be... Is this a condo council member? Is this a condo council member? Is this a condo council member? Two of Pentacles is yes, or there used to be. I don't know. It seems like it's someone who's really close to you. The Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Like, I feel like you've upsetted their heart. Like, their heart is broken. Is there reasoning behind it? I don't know what's up with that, but that's what I got. Is it Is this energy? Did vandalize Tammy's car? Any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae? Is this the Temperance is yes. Yes. Is it J? It's also saying yes. I don't know. That is what I got. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow for more free readings. Hope you all have a great night, and hope you all have a great weekend. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be on schedule this week with tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday and Sunday. I'll be here this weekend, but not the next weekend after. So hope you have a great night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.